Hello, and welcome. Without wasting time, let's get straight to the news. During an interview, when Vasquez was asked what happened, Vasquez said, "To be honest, I cannot remember everything perfectly, how it happened, at Fury FC 76. I heard clearly the voice of Alex Morono," Vasquez said. "I'm always watching the sport and Fury FC fights or whatever, so I recognized his voice right away. He's like, 'Hey, Frank, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop.' So then I kind of wake up and I see a little bit with my eyes, the referee. His face is on my face almost. Then I kind of passed out again. I started feeling a lot of pain on my arm, so I wake up," Vasquez said. "My body kind of feels like a noodle. It didn't react. So I started tapping with my leg. I started tapping with my feet. Then, I was kind of coming in and out, so I kind of went back to sleep a little bit, like 1 second or 2 seconds, probably. Then, I wake up and I started feeling more and more pain in my arm. Little by little, I tried to fight with my hand to tap with the hand and they stopped. Man. I could have died because the referee didn't recognize," Vasquez said. "This is crazy to me because, like I said, he had his face on my face. He was like this, looking at my face. So thank God I'm here alive, with an injury. I don't want no one to deal with this stuff I deal with. I don't want no one to pass for the same situation. It's just tough it happened to me. But at the same time, it's just good it happened to me and not other people." Belal Muhammad when asked about his thoughts on the fight against Gilbert Burns. "I think that matchup, stylistic wise, like I fought the best grappler in the division with Damian Maia, I fought the best striker in the division with Wonderboy. I fought the guy who knocked me out and his training partner in Luque, and I beat Luque and I fought the new up and coming hot star, strongest guy in the division in Sean Brady," Muhammad said on the Shab show. "I fought every single style, and I don't think Gilbert's fought anybody like me. I don't think Gilbert's fought anybody that's gonna push it like me, move like me, adjust like me, make in-fight adjustments like me. You see me fight backward, you see me fight forward, you see me fight laterally. He doesn't know what I'm gonna bring to the table. I know what he's gonna bring to the table, because I've been watching him, and he doesn't really change his game plan or his style up. And this being a short notice fight, there's not a lot of strategy that comes in it from his side. It's like, well, I'm gonna do this because I'm good at it, but I'm better at what you're good at." Gilbert Burns explaining how he sees this fight helps him get the title shot. During a recent appearance on Submission Radio, Burns looked ahead to his third fight of 2023 and second in the space of 1 month. In terms of the stakes, Durinho outlined his plan to achieve what he failed to at UFC 287 on April 8. The Brazilian is hoping to leapfrog Covington in the title picture by delivering a memorable finish at Newark's Prudential Center. "Whoever wins takes the title shot after Covington," Burns confirmed. "I would love to say we are next, but Colby is definitely next. But let's see." Another thing is about the performance. If I go out there at UFC 288 and knock this guy out or submit him or do something spectacular, they're going to say, "Man, why Colby, why not this guy?" So that's another thing that I'm doing too. I was looking to get a finish against Masvidal, but I couldn't make that spectacular, Burns continued. "But I do think if I get a spectacular finish this time, I might jump over this guy. Maybe, we'll see." Sean Strickland explains why he's fighting unranked Abbas Magomedov in July 1st UFC headliner. "The UFC said to me, 'Sean, you're going to be waiting for a long time for a top 6+ guy to open up or we will pay you a lot of money to fight this guy.' So here we are," Strickland tweeted. "I just bought a new motorcycle and I like another one. Thinking a sport bike if anyone has a hookup?" Daniel Cormier advises Sergei Pavlovich to be a backup for John Jones vs Stipe Miocic UFC title fight. "Sit there as an alternate," Cormier said of Pavlovich on his ESPN show DCRC. "I don't know if I fight again, because against Sergei game. Nobody knew it. But he was the alternate. So he sat there, made the weight. And then when John and Sergei fought, he was just out. But he got paid some money. You don't want to risk letting your money dry up. You still get paid along the journey while you still may get an opportunity to fight the champion. Here's the thing about those backup fighters. In most cases, especially at heavyweight, if he's scheduled to fight as a backup, and Stipe and John are fighting, if Jones falls out, the fight will be off. If Miocic falls out, then they will just slide him in. So he's not gonna fight Stipe for the belt. He would fight Jones for the belt, so he could prepare as if he's getting ready to fight John Jones and have himself ready to fight him in case he gets the call." Isreal Adesanya addresses the Dricus du Plessis beef. accusing him of creating division. Isreal Adesanya sends out a grim warning to Dricus du Plessis amidst their ongoing beef, telling Dricus to be careful what you wish for. During an interview, Dricus du Plessis has stirred up a hornet's nest with his recent remarks on the lack of African representation in the UFC, hinting it out to the likes of Isreal Adesanya and Kamaru Usman. Despite both fighters winning UFC titles, the 29-year-old South African fighter expressed his disappointment that the belts never made their way to Africa. The last stylebender didn't take kindly to the comments and responded harshly, igniting a full-blown beef between the two fighters. The tension only intensified when the reigning middleweight UFC champion took serious offense to du Plessis' statements. In a recent interview, the 33-year-old fighter issued a grim warning to du Plessis, stating that he would make him pay for his words when they face each other in the octagon. Isreal Adesanya issues a warning for Dricus du Plessis. During the recent podcast episode on Freestyle Bender, Isreal Adesanya delved deeper into the tension between him and Dricus du Plessis, while addressing the issue, and expressed his anger over the way the situation has shaped up. "Like I said, he's created division. I don't like that. He didn't have to do that," said the last stylebender. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.